Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the senior night, senior day, senior game edition of Lady Elks softball here at Round Valley Softball Field. It is a blustery 70 degrees, wind blowing about 70 miles an hour, chunks of dirt, gloves, bags, tree limbs, cars, and small children blowing about the field, if untethered. And here we are, playing softball. Not going to go into details as to why, but we are here, and that's all we need to know. Lily, how are we?
We're here, Dan.
We have generator backup.
Power out in town.
Power's out in parts of town, depending on where you're at. Oh, we got Wes McBride MCing today, joining us. And
Power's out in town, but not at the softball field.
no, we actually,
Whew! We brought the power with us,
yes.
just as the Lady Elks had as well.
What? It's in the lockers.
Oh, sorry.
Last two on that side.
Last three. Tell her last three.
We were hiding it.
Yeah.
All right, throwdown has happened, and we are ready for some Lady Elks softball.
Looks like Miss Walker's going to take the mound to start things off, or did you guys already say that?
Nope, we haven't got there. So go ahead, Wes.
No, sorry, I was like 3 feet away from you, so I'm sure I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Anybody seen my phone so I can score the game?
So yes, Kyrie gets the start in the circle today on a catcher. Tay at first, Shiloh second, Kayla short, Allison third, Emily and left, Merrick in center, and Montana Westbrook in right. And we are going to start with
Number 9.
number 9. Do you have their roster, Dan?
I do. And I lost.
That's going to be strike on the first pitch. Looking.
I lost my stylus, so if you guys
I got
happen to
one.
see it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, thank you, ma'am. All right. Now we're all in our places with bright, shiny faces.
Well, I feel like when we got here, the flag was almost... Oh,
Hit by pitch.
wear it. I feel like when we got here, the wind was almost straight out, and it looks like it's pulling now. It's going more directly east than it was a little while, or more to the east than it was.
Yeah, looking at the clouds, we're probably going to watch it just go from southwest to west to northwest. And when it comes out of the northwest, it's going to be chilly tonight.
Dan, I hate to break it to you, but those aren't clouds. That's dust.
No, the white fluffy one's below.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. If you notice the things closest, that's inside ball 1 for number 8, our second batter. Sorry, guys, you're going to get way less softball today because they asked me to come have a microphone. So I hope you're ready for something.
Well, it's only fitting that you be here, Wes. I mean, you've been so busy with other stuff, and
She hit her as well.
She hit her. So the first two batters on base by hit by pitch, and that's going to bring up number 1.
we don't have a number 1.
They
St.
do, though.
John's.
Yeah, we don't have one in the roster. Oh, that's all right.
Very patriotic today, both in jersey and helmet.
Yeah.
I didn't know New Balance made cleats.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
New Balance is actually a very popular
Serious?
cleat brand. Anna has them on as well.
Allison likes them because they fit the wider foot a lot
Okay.
better. I tried to get Allison to wear ringers, but they're too narrow.
Ball 2-0-2 count.
Low and inside.
Sorry, 2-0 count.
They pinch her instep.
I almost asked why we didn't have a scoreboard, even though we've said that like 8 times already.
Why we don't have power? Why we don't have this?
Who needs
Why
a
won't the
scoreboard?
mic work?
Hey, they got us. We don't need a scoreboard.
That's going to be in play. Kyrie.
Kyrie with the option.
Kyrie was going to have a fielding error there, not going to any base. She had time at all 3.
And she looked at all 3, I think. She had a choice, not sure what held her up there. Dirt in her eye, possibly.
Yeah,
That's going to bring 15 up to bat.
Bases loaded. See, this is what it's going to be, is the dynamic completely changes now from 2 to 3 people. I'm going to be talking all over the top of you and not mean to. Ball
You're
1.
fine.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Foul ball, 1-1 count.
Right behind. Fundraiser dinner was last night, correct? Was that for softball? Am I
It
making that
was,
up?
and it was awesome. Best turnout American Legion's had on one of those types of dinners.
I had a baseball game, and one of our parents showed up with a bunch of it to go, and I was super jealous.
That's going to be a fielder's choice to second base. The runner at first is safe. Run comes across.
They got her at second, didn't
Did
they?
get her at second on the fielder's choice. So now we have runners at first and third. Number 22 coming up to bat. 1 down.
So we got runners on the corner. St. John's posting up a run already.
Early 0-1 lead, 1 away.
What's Ashton's number?
22.
Little inside. I feel like he thought about it for a second there. Ooh. How much is a pitcher going to compensate their throw? Because is she hugging the in? Oh, yes.
Caught stealing by Ariola. Knew that was coming.
Ooh.
Oh, I did anyway. So that's 2 outs. Changes the dynamics here now.
That's pretty.
Kayla there to help with that tag at second base. I don't have a pin now, Dan.
Yeah. Oh.
We're okay. You use it.
You just need a normal pin? Lily, I
Yeah.
can get you one.
Yep. If you have one, Dan, so I can put highlights.
Actually, I got a pencil.
I
There you
gotcha.
So back to your pitching question, it changes quite a bit because a lot of your
Foul
off-speed stuff is gonna.
It's going to carry way different, yeah?
Yeah, and then your spins are gonna carry different because of the wind.
Well, I was going to ask if that's why we've seen Kyrie, a lot of her stuff's been to the inside. Is she pushing against the wind, trying to find her place right now?
That could just simply be Darren wanting to work the inside of the plate against these batters, kind of jam them a little bit.
So full count.
Off-speed pitch goes high and outside. 2 away, full count. Is this Ashton? This is who we have up to bat right now?
Yes.
Austin Crosby, yeah.
All right.
Some of these girls I know, some of them I don't know.
That's going to be a foul ball.
Staying alive. 22's Rustin's number. That's largely because it was Miley's number.
So it's a family thing.
Oh, yeah, apparently I just saw the 22 and thought about it. It wasn't my number, though. Couldn't have been Dad's or even Grandpa's number. No, Miley. Okay.
Inside, that's going to be
She's going to
ball
walk.
4.
Yeah, that's ball 4.
Now runners on the corners again, 2 away.
It's going to bring up number 12 to bat. Runners on the corners. You just said that. Sorry.
That's all right. No, that's what I'm saying. It's so funny because you guys have gotten so comfortable in the 24 games. Well, is 24-4, right? The Elks record right now. So in all of those games that you guys have streamed, you get into a comfort zone, right? Like I started setting up over there on the wrong side, and Lily's like, wait, you want a microphone over there? What's going on? Like, you get hard hit to first base. Tay's going to scoop it. Easy out to retire the side.
All right, so St. John's getting 1 on the board in the top of the first inning. That's going to move us to the bottom of the first inning.
Dan, can you turn my headphone input down just a little bit? Not the mic, but the up top.
How's that?
That's softer. We'll see what we get there.
Yeah, but I think I turned your gain up, so let me back you off a little bit.
All right.
How's that?
I don't know. We'll find out when Lily talks.
How's that?
Oh, there we go. It's a little more subtle. I felt like I was yelling, but it's because it was so loud coming into my ears that I needed to. St. John's taking the field for the first time today.
Now let's see who's pitching. That's really all I care about. I can't see any numbers and did not get a lineup, so
1-5, I think, Dan. I just barely caught it in between the braids there. Or the braid.
Yes,
1-5.
15.
And the catcher is number 1.
Third baseman is 22. First baseman is 5.
Okay.
Shortstop is 13.
Hang on, I don't have a 5. Of course not. Really? Okay. So 5 is at first.
I think center field's 12. We'll give that another look here.
Who's at second?
I don't know the 2.
2?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure center field's 12.
Yes, I agree. I saw that number.
Oh, keep turning. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to need an eye appointment, apparently.
So shortstop.
Welcome to senior night, everybody. Your Lady Elks getting the bats out for the first time here.
13 is at short. So left field has got to be either 8 or 9.
Man, I want to know what the winds are. I gave my phones away to my boys. It was in the 40s when we were headed this way. It's going to be a called strike one. Looking for the first right in the middle. But it's got to be between 40, 50 miles an hour right now.
Oh, yeah. Gusting to 60.
A little dirt in your eye.
So you know what's a cool resource that a lot of people don't know about?
Low ball 1-1 count.
If you want to know what the wind speeds are, you can go to the Springerville Airport website.
Yep.
and get the pilot weather information.
Yep. You want to know what's cool with that, too, is it even gives you offset to the runway.
Oh, that's going to be a pop fly. It's going to land in foul territory. Neither the catcher or the first baseman able to get to it.
It more or less almost split the distance between them, and they were both about equidistant from it, unfortunately, for the Redskins. But yes, if you want the most accurate weather, you can go to the JTC website, and you can pull it straight off of there. It's on my bookmarks.
Yeah, mine too.
Low, 2-2 count.
April is not a month for flying drones.
Yes, that's true.
Unless it's very early in the morning or very late in the evening.
Well, this morning would not have worked. Outside, full count. We just lost video again.
I heard it doing beeping. Or do we not have any power?
We must not have power coming to it.
Because I heard a
like
series
it was
of
turning
beeps.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Well.
So bear with us, guys.
Hit by pitch. Shiloh advances to first base.
Bear with us as we adjust the video. Like we've said, lots of power issues. The GoPro was even giving us a little bit of grief earlier today. We may need to see if there's a timeout setting in there, Lily, when we did the factory reset. There is a chance.
Let's look at that between innings, Wes.
It may be going to sleep. Another lefty. Here I was saying the view from the other side was awesome because you have almost all right-handed batters, and here we have two in a row. It's going to be a called strike one just on the outside corner there. McCall's on first, is that correct?
Correct.
McCall's on first. Muth is in the box.
Both seniors. The top 6 in the lineup today are all seniors.
That one a little farther to the outside. It's going to be ball one. I believe we've got a 1-1 count on it.
Set up on the outside corner. Swinging.
No throw there.
Shiloh with the stolen base. So 1-2 count to Emily. Runner now in scoring position. That's going to be up and out of play.
And now all I'm going to do is look for New Balance cleats. That's going to be the rest of my day.
Yeah, see, you have your standard New Balance, and then you have the New Balance with the gold spikes, gold trim.
Dan, did you buy your daughter a bat for her birthday?
That's a nice high fly ball and out!
2-run home run for Muth.
2-run ring-a-ding-ding. Not this Muth, but I saw your other Muth destroy a bat in a previous stream.
She did.
Conveniently enough, right next to her birthday.
Yeah, I have not. Actually, I've been looking, and I can't find the bat she wants. It's not available yet, so I may have to wait until May.
Well, it's definitely the wrong time of the year to want to buy a bat, being in the heart of the season. Everybody's bought them.
We've got a backup in mind after the high school season's over with, but
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're on the search.
I'm always a fan of first basemen's because I guess probably because I was one.
Strike one swinging.
I was trying to talk Allison into the Rawlings mantra. I want her to swing it.
That's high fly ball. Third baseman moving underneath. Shortstop behind her and makes the catch in fair territory.
I really feel like that would have gone out of play in the wind. Just drug it, kept it in. Yeah. Kept it in play, too. I think it was almost, it would have been a live ball if that would have dropped.
Well, you could watch it. It tracked and hung, and then the wind just kind of blew it back in.
Came right back.
So 2-0 lead. Round Valley 1 out. Merrick up to bat now. Senior center fielder for Round Valley. Strike one.
Did you say 2-0 or 2-1, Lily?
2-1.
2-1.
Okay. That's what I thought. 867-5309.
High and outside.
Oh, Jenny.
We got the dirt-colored helmet right now. It's very nice.
Set up on the outside corner. In a little low. 2-1 count, Dan?
That's what I've got.
I believe that's correct.
Foul ball out of play. 2-2 count. You know it's windy when a grocery bag looks like a kite flying through the sky.
Spoiler alert, in Round Valley, a grocery bag can be a kite a few months out of the year.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to. After every one of these wind events, I got to go through all the trees in my yard and with the leaf rake and get the trash,
them out.
get the plastic bags out of my trees.
Full count.
That one's going to roll across. Empty bases.
Girls sporting their newer uniforms. They're not really new now.
Newest
Yeah, there you go.
uniforms.
I still like them, Dan.
I do too.
That's going to be a little blooper. First baseman able to catch it for out number 2.
That was a good snag by
Not
number
sure
5.
where she's going because that's only 2 outs.
I thought that was going to get over the top of her glove, but she jumped, snagged it.
Yeah, the Round Valley batters really need to be patient. They're getting a little bit ahead of themselves, I'm afraid. That's all right. They'll settle down in the next inning.
So Westbrook up to bat, senior.
Underneath that one, strike 1.
Hey, don't forget.
Foul ball. 0-2 count. 2-1 lead Round Valley. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning.
Sorry, I had to go into cheerleader mode there for a second.
It happens. It happens.
Foul ball.
Little behind that one, staying alive.
Oh, I guess I need to go ahead and
Score
mark
it?
those. Yeah. What am I? Drop
You're just
the
enjoying the game. Dan's just having a good time.
Drop the popcorn booth and get into this thing a little bit. What do you think?
Who do we know over at the boys' game? Well, again, I don't have a cell phone. I can't even text to ask how the boys are doing. But is
Really? It does not say 14.
It does say 14.
do we have a 14?
No.
No, we don't. We do now. Where's the tape?
So procedurally, what would you do? Do you change her number? Do we play the game? 12 equals 14?
Normally, if it's the right name, you just move on.
Yeah, if you have an umpire that's easygoing, he'll just make the change in the lineup and advise the other coach. If you have an umpire that's a little overzealous and wanting to impress everybody with this.
And that's what we're seeing. I see Blue just saying it is 12. I think we're just going to move on.
Technically, Darren could be sat in the dugout for the rest of the game for batting out of order once the other coach brings it to his attention. And, that's what
That's what they're arguing now.
that's what these guys want. And they're not going to get it. They shouldn't get it.
It just gives me a few more minutes just to enjoy today and the weather that we have today. I appreciate things getting stretched out a little bit here.
Yeah, any opportunity that I can have to sit in the blowing dirt because of our friends to the north is just awesome.
A little more dirt in the eye. I like it.
Just really enjoying that right now. So
Little mud therapy is where we're getting here. We have the field official now. They're talking it out.
Coach Emerald's joining them.
What are you guys talking about? What's going on?
he just wants to know what the holdup is. And I know what the holdup is, and anyway.
So Montana with the 1-2 count, correct?
Yes. 1-2 count, 2 out.
No one on?
And, yep, no one on.
I got some painter's tape. We could switch that 2 to a 4 if that'd help out real quick.
Oh, he's got a case of athletic tape in there. It's not... Hey.
Officially been giving us some love. A little bit of heads up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a beauty game changer. Darren can put any numbers he wants. I still have the right ones.
Hey, 0-2 count. Here's the delivery. We're back at it. Pop
That's
up.
pop up. First baseman coming in.
Drops the ball.
It. So a fielding error by the first baseman on the pop fly.
And that is the exact reason why I'm helping coach my boys' team. Thank you. God bless America and Little League Baseball. But the kids are too busy watching the ball. And it's killing me to get them to run through. Worry about the ball later. Actually, don't worry about the ball. Thank you.
Just watch your base coaches.
Here we go.
Outside ball 1.
That's the problem, though, is I'm the base coach. And I'm like, crazy guy, you want me to listen to you?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
When Lisa and I were coaching Little League, we used to tell them girls, you don't pay attention to who's got the ball. You just listen to us.
High ball 2, and that's going to advance Montana on the pass ball. I guess maybe a wild pitch.
I used to tell the girls, because I'd be at first base, Lisa be at third, and I'd tell them, if I send you, you go. You put your head down and go. I don't care if she's holding the ball. I want you to go.
No, that's it. If the coach gives it.
Strike 1 swinging. 2-1 count.
2-1. Runner on 2.
2 outs.
2 outs. 2-1 score.
Yeah.
Underneath that one.
2-2 count.
2-1. Bottom of the first. Round Valley leading.
I should have grabbed the radio kit. If I'd have known the board wasn't going to be working, we could have had everybody on the radio.
I think the wind's stunning me, Dan. I was thinking about a lot of things, trying to make it a little...
It's going to be called third strike, so Round Valley leaves 1 stranded, but gets 2 across in the bottom of the first inning. We'll head into the top of the second inning with the 2-1 lead Round Valley.
Always a little more we can do next season, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of been the motto of Let's Go Elks, is just a little more, one more thing, right? Every time we try to do it, just a little more, a little better.
If things keep it up, I want to do this from inside of a human-sized gerbil ball, like Bubble Boy. When I can just sit there.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch the Facebook page for the GoFundMe to go live for us to buy Dan a gerbil ball.
A big
Dan
gerbil
moved.
ball.
I think Amazon's going to have one. Lily's getting her phone out. We're going to find out right now if they carry such a thing.
All right, so I just got a text from the baseball team. Jason Merrill just hit a home run, so Round Valley is winning 2-0.
And I'm going to guess that was probably in right center or right field.
I'm watching the flag right now trying to guess. I'm like, the effort that it took to get one out of the field, man. Round Valley getting one, though. 2-run homer in the first as well, though. Sorry, Lily, what's the score? Tracing with their home run?
So 2-0.
2-0. Go fight, win tonight.
Cannot believe it's senior night.
Oh, Dan.
I just...
You doing all right?
I am. We were putting some stuff together for the seniors, and we were going through our photo albums, and we had pictures from all the Little League teams and everything. And it's just funny tracking all these girls. Oh, thanks, Lily.
I didn't want to interrupt what you were saying, but I wanted to make sure you knew who was batting. Number 5 up to bat.
Dan's crying a little bit.
Anyway, you go
inside ball 1.
You go from the tiny little girls with the huge glove and
right, proportions start changing,
and then all of a sudden they grow up, and it was
strike swinging 1-1.
Nice pitch there.
It was just it was fun to look through all that stuff again, remember some of the memories.
How goes college prep?
Good. In fact,
that's going to be in play to Montana and right. A single.
We're still waiting to hear on a couple scholarships, but everything looks good so far.
That brings number 13 up to bat.
Got it.
Scholarship banquet for Round Valley High School coming up early May. Man, I don't have the date. I want to say it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's
I might
quick.
be wrong there, but it's not long. Get to celebrate the seniors.
Tim play to Kayla. Flip over to second, over to first. Gets the fielder's choice out at 2. Runner at first is safe.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Kayla going after that lead run.
So 1 down, runner on first, and number 2 in the box.
Always fun to watch how excited your wife gets at the scholarship banquet as those totals get made, to see all the accomplishments of those kids and the efforts of that office, of making those things happen inside ball one.
Yeah, well, you're going to be surprised this year at some of the totals.
I love it.
Well, you've got several. This year they've got, I think, 5 college commits now as far as through athletics.
Strike there.
1-1 count.
1-1. So who are we smart enough to get them all? We got Emily. We got Young.
Madrid.
Yes. Yep.
Seth. And there's one more. Who is it?
Ariel a little off on this throw to second. Runner's going to run to third.
So the ball in the dirt. She did a good job at blocking it, but not able to get it there in time. There goes our video again. We forgot to check West between innings.
Oh. We'll get it turned back on again. We'll give it a shot here. Again, in between innings. Give some love to the people that are helping make this happen today, and we'll get the video turned back on. This game brought to you by the letter W.
Yeah.
2-2 count.
Traveling.
I got it. I got you.
Yeah, you got it.
So what's the deal with our power to the camera?
Strike 3. Looking, try to throw that back knee out there to wear it, but not able. So 2 down. Runner on third, and that brings up number 9. When we went to set it up today, it was not poll video at all. So we did West did a factory reset, and so now we think there's a timeout mode.
See, everything's fine until West shows up. You hear Lily just throw me right under that bus?
I did.
See how that is?
No, I said you did a factory reset for us.
It was fun.
We're going to have to, so after the season, we're going to have to look at changing the camera.
We'll reset.
And that's going to be in the gap in right center. Rolls all the way to the fence. Merrick with it throws into the cutoff. Stand up double, and 1 run scores.
Tie ball game now 2-2, top of 2.
And that brings number 8 up to bat.
Was just a gap shot right between right and center.
That's going to be foul.
Whew. So as always, I know these guys do a great job giving love to our advertisers that help make these streams happen. Guys, we're getting ready to head into the postseason. So if you'd like to advertise with us and join us in the postseason, reach out to our Facebook page. You can message me directly. Crack of the bat.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Allison, I felt like she was going for it. Let her go foul.
Yeah, she did. When she realized it was on the wrong side of the bag, she let it go. So what is the postseason going to look like as far as what are we going to be allowed to do, Wes?
So it looks like, I'm just getting the information from the AIA, it looks like we can provide this type of coverage up to the championship game. And then crack of the bat, just over
That's
a second.
That's an error on Merrick in center field. It's going to bring in 1 run, and
stand up double.
Runner's going to get to second on that.
Almost a copy-paste of the situation we saw about 90 seconds, 2 minutes ago. St. John's will take a 3-2 lead.
And number 1 coming into the box.
So looking at the media rights agreement, it looks like we can do video broadcasting all the way up through a media rights agreement we enter with the AIA for each game up to the championship game, and then we can still provide an audio-only broadcast. And so the Elks at State, we will be there. We'll get it done that way. It'll just look a little different like when we've done state football.
Inside, 1-0 count.
Number 1, your catcher for the St. John's Lady Redskins.
Yeah. So
Your opinions on the axe handle bat? I've seen a little bit of both as I'm looking at New Balances and axe handle bats.
It's a gimmick. I mean, depending on your grip, it can help Some people love them. I'm not a big fan, but then again, they're just not. When I swing one, I don't think they're comfortable.
Runner will advance to third on a steal there. So we got runner on third. Number 1, the catcher for the Lady Redskins up to bat. Lily, what's our count?
I've got 30.
I think it's
3-0.
3-0, yeah.
I've only swung a few of them.
That's
It's going to be
4-0.
high.
So we got runners on the corners with 2 down, bringing the pitcher, number 15, up to bat. I imagine that St. John's will try to steal that run over at first.
2 away, correct?
2 away.
Is that a smart move?
Yeah, because you got a runner on third. Defense.
Foul ball.
The defense will. They won't react to the runner going to second because you got that run there on third.
Even with
However, with 2 outs,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even with Ariola's accuracy, you don't take that gamble.
we've done it several times
Right.
this season.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it today.
The wind, the variables, right? And you wouldn't do it with just any catcher either.
No, I mean, Anna can make that throw, and you guys are right. We've done it several times, but we haven't been faced with the wind, the crosswind on the field. You know, the girls are
True.
distracted playing with their hats and their visors, and
Crack at the bat to Allison. Over Allison's going to be
Little
fair.
blooper.
1 run will score. Runners will be at 1 and 2, so it's going to be a single.
And that's going to bring up number 22 to bat. 2 down.
Third baseman for the Redskins. Top of 2, number 2 pitching to 22. Little low and inside.
That's high fly. Montana moving in on it. The wind holding it over Montana's head. That's going to bring in 2 runs. And Crosby at second.
Third stand-up double for the Redskins in this inning. Number 12's up to bat.
All right, so a runner at second, 2 down. Pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to McCall at second, over to Tay for out number 3. St. John's posting 5 runs that inning, taking us into the bottom of the second. St. John's leading 6-2.
I think this would be a good time to give some love to our sponsors. Let's go to the ad roll.
All right, so Ariola up to bat.
1.5 innings in the books. The Lady Elks with some offensive work to do as they trail by 4, correct?
Correct.
2-6 the score right now. Catcher moves to the outside. way to the outside.
Ball 1, 1-0 count.
Yeah, I think a couple things need to happen here. One, our girls need to settle down. Two, they don't need to be so anxious to drive the ball down somebody's throat. They need to make her pitch to them, because
2-0 count.
she throws, so far from what we've seen, out of 30 pitches, only about a fifth of those have been actual strikes.
And that's going to be gone.
High center.
Solo home run for Ariola.
Until something like that happens, of course, and then, yeah.
Ariola starts things off to chip away at that lead right now, bringing the Elks to a 3-6 score on the second pitch of the inning.
So with that home run, that'll bring up line drive Logan, junior, shortstop.
I was telling Wes this morning, Dan, that my iPad did a update and I lost about 5 or 6 of the girls' music. So before we got over here, Anna and I are trying to hurry and
Quick shot to the second baseman. Logan's going to get to first, rounds and looks. Nice single for Logan.
And that's going to bring Allison Muth up to bat.
Yeah, so Lily was less than excited to not have half of her walk-on music. Not ideal.
Yeah, but she kept bubble butt. And that's
Well, what was weird was, that's going to be a pass ball by the catcher, advancing Kayla to second on the ball 1 count.
Logan, an aggressive base runner. She wasn't just taking the one. She had a couple steps on the other side of second, and they're fun to watch. It's a heart attack, but they're fun to watch.
High. Another pass ball. Kayla advancing to third.
Ooh, that wasn't even dirt. I got a rock on that one.
yeah,
Wind's picking up a little
I've
bit.
been getting them in the back of my head.
Yeah, that's just somebody who doesn't like you, Dan. That's somebody-
Somebody up there behind you.
yeah, not getting the side effect. I don't know. Here we go, Muth. The one on the field, not you.
Yeah, got it.
Another high pitch. That was right where the last one was again.
So 3-0 count to Allison. Kayla is on third. No outs.
Yeah, you're fooling yourself when you're trying to call pitches in this.
Strike on the outside corner.
31.
And that's going to be a walk for Allison. And that's going to bring us to the top of the lineup with Shiloh. Runners on the corners, no outs.
So, Dan, that lends to your statistic a minute ago. You're saying about 1 and 5 was a strike. There was 5 pitches right there.
Yep.
4 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, the nice thing about Game Changers, you can sit here and you can look at those things,
Inside corner, strike 1.
and it gives you the opportunity to look at it and go, okay, yeah, this pitcher in this game so far, she's throwing that first strike about 70% of the time, but after that, she's throwing 3 and 4 balls in a row.
Ooh, super
Inside.
inside. And I love big data, and so I love the deeper into a season you get, the richer the data is, and the more meaningful it can be, and powerful as a tool. It's good stuff.
Well, and when you play the same team at different times in the season,
Yeah.
you get to look at past tendencies versus current trends.
Yeah. Low and roll. We're going to get to second. Runners on 2-3.
So Allison with the defensive indifference advancing to second.
Oh, come on. Let's give Baby Cakes a steal.
2-1 count to Shiloh.
Lily just wanted to use big words.
No, the defensive indifference, that is the official score. But, Allison just doesn't get to steal bases very often.
You know what? It's a steal in her heart.
So
It really is.
defensive indifference is when you have a runner at third
Yeah.
and you choose not to throw because
It's a
of
no-throw.
the defensive play. That's going to be a pop
Oh,
up.
I'm gonna
It's coming
catch
back
that one.
towards us. Catcher not able to
way.
make the play.
Yeah,
She lost it.
Yeah, the wind is really messing with everybody right now.
So Shiloh with the full count.
Guys, it's prom tomorrow night.
It is, and I've got, oh, man. So the girls this week went and got spray tans.
Did you, Dan? You look a little darker, buddy.
No, me, it's because I work outside. I don't have to get spray tan.
Inside.
That's going to be a walk for Shiloh.
Again, that was a 1-4, wasn't it? 4 balls, 1 strike. So again, 5 pitch. There were 2 strikes on that?
Well,
Okay.
she swung at one that probably wouldn't have been called a strike. So
Emily up with bases loaded, no outs.
Dan, you're bopping to that song right there.
I
You
hate-
like it way more than you think you do.
no, I don't. I'm not bopping to nothing.
Outside corner, strike 1.
Must have been the wind pushing your
It wasn't
pushing
He's got
your
the-
head forward.
He's got the rocker chair too.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I got to give Coach Emerald props. He's got the phrase of the day. Oh, wow.
Strike 2, 0-2 count.
Anyway, I have to give Coach Emerald props. So the girls went to get spray tans, right? So then Allison shows up to practice first, and it was that first day afterwards, so it hadn't had a chance to kind of mellow out.
Nice spot. Goes right to the right fielder. Ground
Two's gonna
ball.
score,
We're gonna
Moose
have
headed
2
in.
scoring, and
The Elks,
Emily's going to stay at first. Shiloh advances to third, and that's going to bring Tay up.
the Elks make it within 1. Nice play.
So runners on the corners, Tay up, no outs.
Emily not to be outdone by her sister, also wanting some indifference, and so she's going to stay on first so she can get one as well. I see how this works. There she goes, foul ball.
Fly ball out of play.
I don't even know where it is. Don't hit me.
So anyway, they went and got their tans, right? Got the
Yes.
spray tans, come to practice, and Coach Emerald says, and I quote, "Oh, look, there's Cheeto and Cheeto Puff."
That's awesome.
And Emily came over and told us that, and I'm like, oh,
Runner's
my
going to steal
goodness.
home. No slide, safe. McCall's going to tie it up.
So we got a runner at second. Tay up to bat with an 0-2 count.
Tie score.
Tied score.
Cheeto and Cheeto
Cheeto
Puff.
Puff, yeah.
Dan, that story was taking forever, but it was worth it.
The payoff.
It was
You-
worth it.
You needed the payoff. I know.
I'm glad you stuck with it.
Fly
Popped
ball.
up. Second baseman.
Underneath makes the catch. Emily stays at second. So 1 down. That's going to bring Merrick up to bat.
Well, and now I'm back in high school with that walk-on song.
Hey, where it is, not where you want it.
Be the change you want to see in others. Are we just giving them
Yeah.
inspirational quotes? Like,
That's it.
okay. Do or do not.
Strike
There is no
one.
try.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about hanging cat posters here on the
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
I believe in you.
That's
Low.
ball.
We're going to get to third on that one.
Well, somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
1-1 count to Merrick. Runner on third. Tied score. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning.
I think I'm just going to leave the dirt that's in my eye, because then no
I
more.
can't.
I'll just wait till I get home. Just crack at the bat right to shortstop. Emily's going to wait and then dig it. She's going to get the point.
So we got the out at first. So Merrick with the sack.
Sack RBI.
Infield.
Sack grounder to the shortstop.
Dan, you have a 7-6 game. Round Valley on top now.
I do.
All right. So 7-6 Round Valley on top. Bottom second. No runners on. Montana Westbrook up to bat. Foul ball out of play.
Yeah, I like these little lulls, but it just
And then it just makes
tells
you
that
mad.
It's like when the big wave comes in, it sucks all the water out.
Pop up. First baseman underneath it.
No.
No, not able to make the play.
I think there was some confusion. She felt that second baseman close or something.
She pulled back from
Yeah.
the ball.
It-
So no one made contact with that, Dan.
No, I was going to say, since none of the fielders made contact, there won't be an error. It'll be scored as a single. It's just very ugly single.
So that's error avoidance. offensive error avoidance.
Strike 1 with the attempted bump.
After you use the word defensive indifference, I just want to try to make the longest term that makes no sense now.
Sacrifice grounder's a good one. You can go old school baseball with can of corn, dying quail, that kind of stuff.
Strike 2 swinging.
Kyrie underneath that as well. We saw that in her first at bat. See if she can get on top of this one. Runner at first, 2 away, bottom of 2. Your Elks now lead.
That's going to be a pop-up, and catcher makes the play in fair territory for out number 3. Round Valley able to jump ahead there in the bottom of the second inning, moving us to the top of the third inning with the lead of 7-6.
And it doesn't look like there's going to be any defensive changes.
So we're top of 3, correct? Is my brain working
Correct.
appropriately? So after this 3 outs, we should see senior night festivities?
Yeah.
Middle of 3?
Middle of 3 or between 3
between
and 4?
3 and 4.
Oh, I thought it was middle of 3.
No, between 3 and 4.
Oh, I love the wind.
Which would account for why some of the girls don't want to slide, because they don't want to get their uniforms dirty. For pictures.
You're still pretty. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now, since we're on YouTube, I just want to go ahead and note that
for the record,
we could be playing this game in the dome.
You know, we were actually having that conversation yesterday during the middle school track meet. Those of us that were sitting over next to the shot pit, circle, whatever you want to call it.
Area, vecindario.
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
As I remember it, the only sport that we have that we can't play is baseball.
That's right.
Because of the height. The height restriction wouldn't work in a baseball game. And obviously we throw javelin outside. I don't know if we'd have like big plungers, if that could work inside. We used to throw disc inside.
Yep.
When it was a 2-day track meet. We had indoor disc guys.
So number 5 in the box for St. John's.
Oh, are we playing softball or something?
Yeah.
Stop it, Lily.
I don't know why.
That's going to be up. A little blooper. Shiloh and Montana coming in on it. Not able to make the play as Montana
kicks it to Shiloh.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
I guess so.
So the batter is at first, and that's going to bring up number 13.
I didn't see it. Was that a work smarter, not harder situation?
Yeah.
She decided to kick the ball? Okay.
That's going to be hit to Kayla at short. Flip over for 1. Over, no out at first. Opting for the fielder's choice at second base. So 1 out. Runner on first.
Keeping the runner at first, though.
Yeah, Shiloh and Logan just keep taking that lead run away from St. John's.
And that's going to bring up number 2. Ooh. I'm not sure what just hit me, but something.
I'm telling you, somebody's trying to get Dan. And we're getting the side effect of it.
I think that was like a cardboard box or something. We gonna make this work?
Inside.
I'm working on it. And if Darren's going to be on the microphone, then if you want, I can go out there and we can try to make senior night a little more special.
Yeah, how do we hook that up with the YOLO?
It's just input 2, HDMI 2.
Oh. Well.
All Lily has to do is just add it and we'll be good to go. Something else we could do that's cool, it is hard to set up in a field like this where there's no power, is you can do the pitcher over the shoulder cam and we can do a picture-in-picture thing.
Yeah, we were looking at that cinder block contraption.
It's going to be up, and Montana
just
gets
can't.
there, but just out of play.
So the one game I did do that, I actually put the generator in those cinder blocks just to muffle the sound, and it just killed the generator sound. And then I ran a tripod out and ran it over the shoulder of the pitcher.
Yeah, with that deck system in the back of my truck, I could literally back up.
That's what we were talking about.
Get you that.
Yeah.
Set up in the back of the truck. Strike.
Ooh, gets her.
So that is out number 2, and that is going to bring up number 3.
Yes. No, number 9.
Nope, number 9.
Number 9. So we're
Top of the lineup.
Yep, back at the top of St. John's lineup.
Elks still score 1 up. Okay. Again, sorry, I've had my head in a case, and so
Inside. 1-0 count.
ooh, nice inside pitch.
Nice spot, but
Yeah, it was inside the
a little
white
too
line.
much.
Yeah. I'm like in the perfect spot to see that pitch.
It's going to be hit back to Kyrie. Kyrie over to Tay for out number 3. So Round Valley holding St. John's in the top of the 3rd inning. That's going to move us down to the bottom of the 4th. And Ariola will lead us off.
Yeah. Bam, bam, Areola.
So we got some ad roll going across your screen. Thanking those sponsors. Thank you for helping us out, because without you we wouldn't be able to do this. Also, if you are watching today, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of all live events by Let's Go Elks. Also share so your friends can join us.
Join the fun.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to tell people either. Because believe it or not, you may not like softball, but you might enjoy the conversation.
That's true. It's only part softball
Yeah,
is
it's
what we're
only-
bringing you today,
It's only parts off.
especially when you hand me a microphone. All right, we're going to give this a test real quick. See if it exists, and if it does, then we'll come back for senior night.
So the senior banners, we put the girls' senior banners up in the dugout because we wanted to keep the banners so that the girls could have them. And if we would have hung them out here, they'd have just gotten destroyed
They
by the
would've.
wind. Yeah. And that's not fair to the girls, so.
It's not their fault their parents chose to live in a really windy place. Lily, do you see another input?
I see it, but there it comes. Yep. You're good.
All right.
Yep, you're good.
Stay tuned, everybody. Getting fancy. Just remind me to turn it on over here before I walk away.
And say it went off, so.
Yep. Here we go. Bottom of 3.
Yeah, see, I wish we could use that camera and focus through the chain link, but it doesn't.
You get a wider
Outside.
view here, though. You actually have a better shot with the GoPro. Has
Yeah.
a more fisheye look. That was one of the first struggles. Honestly, when we first started, the webcam I was using, you could get barely first to third. You almost had to choose, what do you care more about?
Outside corner, 1-1 count.
But guys, that's the awesome thing of having the advertisers, the sponsor family that we do, is we get to try new things, do it a little bit better, do a little bit different
High,
next
2-1.
season. So you stick with us. We'll have some different fancy changes for you next season.
So I have a GoPro at home, but it doesn't have the connection because it's 1 up, 3-1.
Yeah,
count.
you have to buy a different housing after the 8, 9, and 10 to have HDMI on board. And so that's actually the sweet spot for us is that 7. Not that anybody on the stream needs to know any of this.
And a walk
Whoa.
for Ariola. And that's going to bring Logan up.
So I actually got to do a couple flights with the new drone.
Yes.
Tycee Walker going in as a courtesy runner.
It's got a 6K camera,
Okay.
and wow, the difference. What a difference a couple years makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 18 months, right? I forget whose law that is, and I'm horrible because I'm in technology, but every 18 months the technology doubles and cost typically cuts in half.
Ball 1.
I would definitely say the last 36 months haven't been that, though, all things considered. Supply chain's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
crack
nice
of the
spot
bat.
in the left.
I thought it was going to bounce
Sorry,
over.
right center. So did I. Stop what I was saying. That's going to be a stand-up double for Logan. And Tycee Walker
All the
coming
way.
across.
Given 2-point lead.
So now an 8-6 lead for Round Valley. It's Allison up to bat. Kayla on second.
It was too much of a rope. It didn't have the height after the bounce, hit just the top of the fence.
Oh my goodness. Now we're going to have another complaint because Ticey was number 12 on here.
Oh, no.
That's all right. It's courtesy runner.
Oh, so that because this is the first time we've seen her in the game.
Yes.
Number 12 in because she's courtesy running.
Yeah, well,
The names were correct.
The
that you
names
had
are
on the
all
lineup,
correct,
Lily.
yes.
It's just the numbers that were off.
well, that's part of the problem with that is the new uniforms, and I don't know why that happened unless I think some of the jerseys just didn't
Sizing
fit
was
right.
different?
Yeah, sizing came in different, and some of the girls.
So explain how the rule impacts the way that it does, because in a football game, half of the game we're fighting to find out who's 23 this week. You know, like in different sports, the numbering is not as important. Differently important.
Only football.
No, see, in softball, baseball, your lineup controls. So your names, your numbers, and that controls substitutions. That controls who plays where, and that's how the umpire keeps track of how many times a girl is subbed in. How many,
And he doesn't know names.
He doesn't
Blue's
know
got
names.
numbers.
Right.
That's all he cares about.
That's right. So when you have number 12 in the roster, but her jersey says 7.
Yeah.
Then they got to ask, okay, who is number 7?
What's actually going on now? Yeah.
So that's part of what's going on, and these guys just need to.
So guys, stick around between this inning. Between these two innings, we're going to have senior celebration. As I understand it, we have 6 seniors that'll be highlighted. I'm going to try to run around into the field with the camera so you can actually see the festivities. Bless you.
Sorry.
And or congratulations. I'm told the new thing is congratulations because when you sneeze, your heart skips a beat and you live through it.
Oh.
Congratulations.
That's something new.
So they're wanting the run to be no good.
Yes.
No, see, that's not the rule.
But that's not the rule because they waited too long to come out.
It would have had to have been when she was in field.
It would have to be after the first pitch of that person.
Yeah.
Of the next batter.
Yeah.
And Kayla had a count on her.
So they waited too long.
They waited too
long. They have to do it right away after the first pitch of the next batter.
See, when she first stepped on first base, they should have called time and asked then. They didn't. They waited for her to get all the way to third.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. So they waited for her to get all the way over there, and then and that's because their book is out here and not in the dugout. Yep. So they waited too long. Now, here's the thing. The new rule is you don't lose it's not an out. What happens is the coach has to sit in the dugout.
Which we're seeing.
So that's it.
Yep.
It's over. It's done. That's all that is. The coach has to go to the dugout.
Now, does he have to put his nose in the corner?
1 or no? No out.
All right, so we have no outs. Runner at second. Allison with a 1-1 count.
Foul ball. It took long enough that I forgot who the batter was.
Well, I forgot how many outs. That's why I had to look over at Dan's phone.
Yeah,
what are we playing? We were talking about football a while ago. What are we doing?
Yeah, we got Babe Muth in the box right now.
Babe Muth?
Babe Muth.
I have not heard that before. That's fantastic.
Then you haven't been watching the street.
I have been. You ask those two Rugrats that are huddled up over in the corner,
hiding against the dirt wall.
What is on our TV? I think Amanda's one of your biggest fans, if I'm completely honest.
Foul ball, so 2-2 count. She was telling me at the track meet in St. John's how, the game's coming on. Let's get it on the TV.
That's it. No, that's it. It's on in the living room if the Elks are playing.
Nice hit by Allison down the line, but foul.
Oh, man.
Nice hard line drive by Allison there.
Those ones feel good.
I would have.
Not when it bounces foul, but it felt good. Now, if she would have had a new bat, Dan, you know where that one would have been?
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
No.
Kayla.
What? Oh, what is?
I am not sure what.
Come home. And that, like, in my mind, I had queued up circus music. Because that's what happened for about 15 seconds.
So Kayla's not sure whether she should go or not.
What was that pitch?
It's a 3-2 count.
So that was a ball, and then.
So if you weren't able to see it, Kayla hesitated about halfway between 2 and 3. Catcher, I don't know if she meant to throw it, but threw it right into the dirt and rolled it to third. Kayla rounds and is able to come home as the ball's somewhere in the grass. But it was an interesting turn of events for certain. Whoa.
So we got a courtesy runner coming in for number 10. Must be going in as the new pitcher in the next inning.
Spoiler alert, her number's wrong.
No, it's not.
No, it will be. Just wait. Just give it.
Wait a minute.
Give it a.
Jalen Marble is number 1. We are good here. I just triple checked.
Yeah, but that's not Jalen Marble.
That is Jalen Marble.
Oh, that is Jalen Marble. When did she get? She's not a brunette. What? Okay, so Jalen Marble's now running for Allison at first.
So we got a runner on, no outs, 9-6 lead Round Valley in the bottom of the 3rd inning. McCall is in the left-handed batter's box waiting for Blue to get the game going again after he gives the book all the changes.
Man, the only respite that exists is a right-handed batter getting their back to the wind for about 15 seconds.
Now I know what hit me.
Oh, is that what that was?
A sign?
A yard sale sign? Or
Yep.
what is that?
Oh,
That's going to be a slap down towards first base, and she is going to make it easily.
Well, hello, Round Valley. Welcome to the game.
So runners on first and second. Muth up to bat. Emily Muth, that is.
Swings at a high one, strike one.
Yeah, being a little overzealous there. She needs to settle in a little bit.
Chandler fashion.
Taking a shopping there, Wes?
Yeah, what do you guys
what
need?
Are you
What do you
doing?
need? Well, like I said, it's my wife's birthday tomorrow. They're down in the valley.
Oh, yeah?
Outside, 1-1 count.
You meeting up with them tonight?
Negative. There's a baby shower, and I'm DJing prom, so we're just all over the place.
Oh, you're working tonight.
Tomorrow
night. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, I inhaled that puff of dust.
That was called strike, so 1-2 count.
Hey, I have been in this all week. Yesterday it was nice and calm here in town.
Yesterday was
but
beautiful.
West of the divide, it was like this.
That's going to be a little blooper over the second
Over
baseman's head.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Marble, get there. All right, Marble held up because it came off the glove of the second baseman.
So that
She's
will
able to get there.
Yeah, so that'll be a pop fly error.
That's
going to
be
base.
actually infield fly ball rule.
Oh, so she's out.
She's out.
Yep.
Runners can continue to advance on that. So we have runners at second and third, 1 out. Taylin Walker up to bat. 9-6 lead, Round Valley, bottom of the 3rd. Strike 1.
Yeah, I haven't seen the infield fly actually invoked in a long time.
I think that's our first one this season, Dan.
Did it not make it to the grass? I couldn't see
No.
behind
No,
between
it
like
was in
3
the-
people.
No, it was just right at the baseline.
Dang it.
Strike 2, swinging.
Little tip, foul there. Runners on 2, 3, 2 away.
1.
One away.
Emily's the first out.
Oh, there it is.
The bottom of 3. Tay's due. We could really use her connecting on a hit right now.
Ooh.
She's
Oh,
going to wear it instead and load those bases for Merrick.
Why'd you say we needed to get a hit, Dan? She got hit with the ball.
It's all right. Actually, she leads the team in hit by a pitch.
Well, she's a slightly bigger target than some of the other players, and so I think that may have something to do with it.
Yeah, you'd think that they could actually avoid it, though. But
So I was talking to the blue of our game last night, the Little League game, and there's just some people that just seem to be a magnet to those balls, right? Baseball or softball. Just happens.
High ball 1.
when I played Little League here in town, I kept getting hit in the hip, left hip, constantly.
Weirdest thing, he's a left-handed batter, people. They don't understand how that works.
Or actually right hip.
That's what I was sitting there trying to process that. 2-0 count.
No, it's a right hip. You're right.
He
But,
got so tired of getting hit with one hip, he just turned around, just take it the other way.
Guys like
So coach for St. John's meeting with his infield in the middle of Merrick's count. She's at an 0-2 count, correct? I mean 2-0 count.
yeah, she's at
2-0.
20.
Bases loaded. Do you see a change here, or is the coach just trying to hit the reset button?
I don't think he's got much to go to be honest. This girl, last time we played him in St. John, she pitched the whole game.
Really?
Yep. We didn't see a second pitcher. Now, I know Crosby can pitch, but I don't know how much he goes to her because I don't really follow St. John softball.
Fair. I think that's fair. I'd expect more out of you, Dan, but that's fair.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So talk to me about playoffs. What do playoffs look like? Do we go into is it the next couple weekends?
We actually have next week completely off.
Okay.
And then playoffs will be on the 6th, the first game.
Mother's Day weekend, right? Is
Yeah.
that first grouping of games in the Valley?
Yes, in the Valley. So the 6th, it will be at Rose Mofford on the 17th.
I like that complex.
I love that complex.
I am a fan.
So Rose Mofford on the 6th, and that will be 6 o'clock p.m.
I
Okay.
hope the construction's done. If
I
we're at
hope
Rose
so, too.
Mofford. Otherwise, that is going to be a biblical mess.
Pop
That's
up.
going to be dropping in play there in
Man.
right field. No one at second for the throw. Marble comes
Ooh.
across.
Tay took. I hope her knee's okay there. Did you see the weird bounce into second?
Yeah, that couple things going on there that I don't understand. When you have that shallow hit like that, you had the force at second, but you opt to throw to the pitcher, which ultimately ended up scoring a run.
Well, at that point, there was no one at second when she went to let go.
Yeah.
So Macy is subbing in right now for Montana.
But I still think the play was at 2 because Tay was on her way.
Yeah.
There was a possible play at 2. But then Tay had I don't know if it was a stumble or just a hard last step into second base, but
I think it was just a hard last step.
okay. Hope she's all right.
She gave the thumbs up to the dugout.
So they were announcing a change, or they were communicating a change. What do we have going on?
Macy is coming in for Westbrook.
Oh, Kurt.
All right, so play continues. Strike one swinging. Bases are loaded with one down.
Do you guys have a pair of those gloves that Blue has on? Have you seen those super thin gloves? They're running gloves, or that's what mine are. They're a pair of Nikes. They're worth every penny.
Strike two swinging.
I used to use batting gloves when we were reffing football. When it get cold, I'd use batting gloves so I could grip the football.
Yep.
Don't ask Dan about my gloves. He made fun of me last time.
Oh, they're
Damn.
pretty. They're pretty. They're a kaleidoscope of color.
You know, if it keeps it warm, I don't care.
They're like snow gloves, but hey, I didn't care. My hands were warm.
They're made out of yarn and hand knitted.
They're not hand knitted in yarn. Come on, that's a little too far.
She got them from the Amish.
Well, what do you do on tournament weekends? Lily makes gloves. Okay, leave her alone. Runners coming in
Runners
home.
coming in on the wild pitch, and she is safe.
No slide there.
So Shiloh safe at home, advancing the runners to second and third. Macy with a 1-2 count, one out.
Score is 6-9 now. Is that
11
11.
6.
What, when did I fall asleep for 2 runs?
When your head was in that
Oh,
case.
that's true. High and outside.
2-2 count.
And you blink for 3 seconds and you lose half a softball game. Which is true. It's part of the reason I love softball is the pace of the game is just up all the time.
Foul ball out of play.
(22-22). Here we go.
So yeah, first and second round are in Phoenix the weekend of the 6th and 7th. And then semifinals and finals are the following Thursday, Friday.
Back in the Valley again.
Back in the Valley, Rose Mofford, and then ASU Stadium.
Ooh. All right. Ball took a hard bounce off the backstop there. Tay decided to stay home. Runners on 2 and 3. She's going to swing it. That one missed. Pitch, though. She's off to the races.
And that's going to hit Macy. That's going to advance Tay home. And
nobody
Merrick.
on second.
Runners now at 2 and 3 again.
So drop third strike by the catcher. Catcher throws, hits Macy, rolls towards second base. Second baseman comes to get the ball, allows Macy to advance to second and Merrick to third, and that puts Kyrie in the box.
Like I said, you blink and you miss how much that happened in 7 seconds.
Right there. Yep.
So good.
Now he's come on. Seriously.
I was about to ask if I could get a prediction on what the current conversation was about.
Could be one or two things, but I believe because of his body language, he was saying that Newbie came off the bag
Foul ball bunt.
and came off the bag, and in so doing, with the ball in the circle, she should have been called out.
Oh.
The umpire's like, no.
So a 1 count to Kyrie. Bunt.
Nice, down the third
Base line. Rolls foul.
Patience works out for Crosby there, not going for it. Good placement, though. It's a good bunt.
Yeah. Little bit of inside spin would have kept it fair.
You figured there was enough wind to compensate for that. Come on.
Too low to the ground.
Gravity helps.
So 0-2 count to Kyrie. Pitch is on its way. She bunts it. Foul. So that is out. Number 2. And that's going to bring Anna up to bat with runners at second and third. 2 down. 12-6 lead Round Valley here in the bottom of the third.
All right, so the biggest question of the afternoon is, will they let Coach Emerald back onto the field long enough to announce the seniors?
Yeah.
High ball 1.
I don't know.
I'm just giving you a bad time. Here we go.
Well, no, that will be a question coming out of that other dugout.
Inside corner. Called strike. 1-1 count.
All right, well, hopefully
Have fun, babe.
we got enough battery right here. We're going to kick the tires.
Low. 2-1 count.
All right, I'll turn on and give you some random B-roll shots if you feel like you want to use them for fun. See what happens.
Three 1 count. And walks again. Second walk of the game. Bases loaded for Kayla. And we have a courtesy runner, Ticey, coming in to run for Anna.
Man, that fistful of dirt hit me in the face right when I was trying to make that change.
So Kayla up to bat, bases loaded, 2 down. Kayla's going to wear it. That's going to walk in a run. So Allison now coming to the box with bases loaded.
Yeah, I think he was. I don't think he got the change. I don't know, but I don't think Kyrie's still batting, so she must have re-entered. So that burns Marble as a sub now. Because if Allison was a pitcher, she'd be eligible for a courtesy runner. Kyrie's staying in the lineup, so unless there's going to be a position change, like moving Tay to third and Kyrie to first, if Allison goes to the circle.
High ball 1.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
So 13-6 lead, Round Valley, bottom of the third inning, 2 down, bases loaded, 2-0 count, and that brings Macy across for 14-6 lead, Round Valley.
And that was her 100th pitch.
Wow. That advances Kayla to second and Tycee Walker to third.
That little girl's throwing a lot of pitches today.
And another wild pitch. It's going to bring Tycee in. She's safe at home. So I think 3-0 count, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 3-0 count, 1 on. Third base. It's going to be a strike on the inside corner looking. And that's ball 4.
That is ball 4.
Ball 4. Ball 4. Allison takes her place at first base after Kayla came in. So 16-6 lead now here in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Allison at first. Strike on the inside corner looking. Inside corner, same spot. 0-2 count. Allison with the stolen base. Go. Okay, so drop third strike, throw down to first base for out number 3. And at this time, we're going to head to the top of the fourth. But before we do that, we are going to do our senior recognition.
Yeah, and with that, Lily, I'll be back in a little bit. So you got it.
Okay, I've got to go here.
Wait a minute. I don't think they are.
Huh. All right, just kidding.
Huh. Is that an April Fool's thing?
I think Coach Emerald just realized what inning it was.
Okay, so in that, I'm going to leave you this. I'm going to turn my headset off. And no, you can still hear me. I turned you down.
I don't know what number I am. Okay.
If we could have all the senior parents please make their way to the dugout, please. Senior parents. Tie down anything that you're not sitting on and come over to the dugout, please.
Okay, so here we are. Wes is videoing. Not sure how much of it you can hear on his side. I'm going to turn it over to him and see what we can hear.
Did you ask the parents come around? That's awesome. Hey, girl. That work? Okay. We got the parents first. Are we in line?
I don't know. I guess so. Oh, we are? Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I've had these girls now for all 4 years, and it's a great group. So we're just gonna make it short. Today's.
No, go ahead. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, can you guys just kind of stick with
I don't know your own class. Yeah, I'll take a picture.
and the
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're good.
I just want to know about you guys, your parents. I really appreciate the opportunity you guys raised some great young ladies, and it was an honor to be able to go with them and have them. I appreciate all you guys' help with everything you do. I know. And I really appreciate all your hard work and put a lot of stuff together, and all of you parents for everything that you guys do for us. We can't. Thank you so much.
Please, sir.
One more. Really fast. 1, 2. Okay, girls. It's I stole your dirt. I stole your dirt. We have no dirt today. You guys take a piece of this cake. Like the field is truly
All right, there we go. We are live. Sorry about that. It cut us off, so we are in a new stream. Can you merge the two together?
It's getting worse. Yeah, wind advisory until 8. It's not going to get any better.
All right. So now we're dropping like crazy too. So I wonder if there was just a cell tank. Because we're at 4. Let me undo this. Okay, we're having some video problems, but we have number 8 up to bat.
But that pitch is going to go wild.
So, Dan, we're still up at 44% drop.
Yeah, the cell service isn't. The data getting out of town is all microwave, and it's just not going to be very good today.
So it's slowly going down.
Yeah.
Then it's stabilizing if it's slowly going down.
Well, if a bunch of people went live on their cell phones watching doing the
Foul
senior
ball.
thing, then that could be responsible for the spike. Hey, did you want to join us or no? While you're
It's kind of tearing down the video.
Yeah, we lost live connection
completely.
completely right at the
It's on the camera.
That's
Either way, we've got it.
So we got a 2-2 count to the batter number 8.
got a little choked up. Some of the juniors.
That's going to be in play. Kayla diving for it.
She makes the
Makes
stop.
the stop in, so that's going to be a single for the batter.
Oh, I turned you down. That's why.
It's probably for the better. If you want to just leave me turned down there. No, so one of my favorite moments watching that's always really neat, but probably one of the neatest moments was Allison giving her sister her basket of goodies in the hug afterwards. That's pretty neat.
So
that hits really close.
It's like the sand hits me in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the score?
16-6 right now.
16. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
We were losing count over there when I was behind the dugout. Athletic director asking me for the score. Last I knew it was 11, so I counted 13, and then we had 3 more. So
Yeah.
there we go.
It's 16.
Okay, so we have 10-run situation. Whoo! Top of 4, correct?
Top of 4.
Resetting my brain.
I'm resetting the scoreboard on the live feed as well. Okay, so we're finally back to no drops, so you should be able to see us pretty well again.
There we go. New beginnings all around.
Top of the 4th inning. Foul ball.
Out of play.
As soon as that gust comes up, the drop happens.
Yeah, and that's, again, those microwave towers, they're line of sight. So if you have a tower going one way and the other one going the other way, you're going to have drop data.
Well, and that's going to be carrier dependent. It's going to depend on what carrier's using what path, but
Yeah.
that one's a ball.
But, you know, Frontier Communications, using horse and buggy technology going into the 22nd century.
Something like that.
So a full count to the batter.
I would never bash on a telecommunication company that provides the awesome amount of service that Frontier does.
That's going to be in play.
No, oh, I thought she scooped it.
Kayla stops the ball from getting to the outfield, but not able to make a play on it. Runner stops at first. Second. Batter's at first, and that brings up number 15.
Yeah, gonna have to let that one defer to my wife, but I'm gonna have to score that a fielding error on Logan, as much as I don't want to.
She made contact with the ball with her glove.
And
I think you're there.
so they're going.
So wild pitch there.
Runners will advance to 2-3. Yeah, I'm afraid I owe my boys a blizzard or something after this one. They're being troopers.
I think most of the wind might be blocking them, though, huh?
I hope
Where they are.
they're in a good situation there.
Strike.
Strike
1-1
there.
count.
Please say that's us.
That is us.
Good.
Low inside.
I think this is going to rank in the top 3 of the worst games I think I've attended.
Funnest games ever.
Yeah, this is second only to Snowflake this year, and then the game 3 years ago when it snowed in the last 2 innings of a game here. Yeah, we literally watched the front move in, and we were sitting here wondering if we were going to get it.
Wild
Nice.
pitch, but unable to get
Got it.
back. Throws it to Kyrie and gets the runner out, trying to steal.
Good effort by the Lady Elks there. Runner just on third now. Have we gotten that last snow yet? We always get that one that kills the apple blossoms, right?
That's not going to happen till first or second week of May.
I haven't turned my sprinklers on yet. I don't dare.
I've started watering with my sprinklers, but they're, the old hose and.
Hanging on the fence in the outfield, blew over the field.
It's gonna,
Nice hit right up the middle. It's going to score a run.
Yeah, we got one of those.
Strike on the inside corner.
That's a pretty pitch.
Oh, got her! Nice pick off by
Tay still hasn't been able to open her eyes since the play occurred.
The girl was just, walking slowly
And
back.
that was a called strike, correct?
Correct.
So now
One
we-
out,
now-
or 1 strike, 2 outs. 1-1 count to the batter.
Oh, carried a little more than she wanted, I think. Hope you guys aren't getting that snap, crackle, pop I'm hearing in my headphones.
We're
if
all
everybody on
getting
the
it.
stream is, dang it.
We get it when we have the generator.
Oh, okay. You know, we can fix that with a line conditioner.
Every time the wind blows, I'm wondering if there isn't some kind of static thing going on.
Well, I'm cupping my microphone. I'm trying to see if it's my mic, if it's one of the mics, because it is with a gust.
So,
Bottom of 4 we go.
bottom of 4, 16-7 lead, Round Valley.
You know what? I think the wind popping in the mic is a part of the problem. So I'm just gonna say it. A lot of the
Say it, Dan.
A lot of the fielding errors that we're experiencing today are weather induced. You know, you had some trouble in the outfield earlier in the game, and you know it's hard to judge a fly ball when the wind's blowing dirt in your face at 60 miles an hour.
Wait,
Really?
Allison got a steal when I moved the camera around.
No,
Super excited because it wasn't indifference.
it wasn't indifference. I wished it would have been a steal, but no.
Bottom of 4 we go.
Okay, so covering the mic up unless it's Wes's mic,
Yeah,
So,
'cause
I think it's
have my
mine.
head this way.
because
I-
mine's covered.
I think it's mine. It's just that's popping so hard. I think the mic's just picking it up even through the foam.
That could be. So this little girl for St. John's, I don't know who she is, number 15, I don't have a name. She has thrown 106 pitches
Today.
today.
In 3 innings.
Oh,
going into the bottom of the 4th.
She's averaging 35-ish. No, more than that. Yeah,
Right in there.
35.
Right in there. What's her ball to strike ratio again? We talked about that earlier today.
1 in 5.
We're still right in there.
Yep.
We're on 20% then.
Oh, I gotta have some music here.
Yeah, the issue the thing is again, I think because it's a rivalry game, because it's senior night, a lot of our girls are just getting a little overzealous.
Can I tell you how much of a mistake it was that I just licked my lips? There's so many
And
many
you just
regrets.
said that, so what do I do?
Oh.
I lick mine.
So much regret. So remind the folks at home, not me, because I obviously know, but the run rule situation as we get into the bottom of 4, head to 5.
Well, so you have to be up by 10 runs.
Okay. After 4 complete innings.
After 5 complete innings.
So we've got at least an inning in it. Well, we've got at least one of the inning there for Muth.
Strike 1 looking.
Do you want to go to the car? Are you okay?
Can I go to the car? Rustin, you want to take my spot and I'll go to the car?
It's gonna be a ball. 1-1 count. I know I bring my kid and Carla and Joel both the chair.
Hey, but
Minding the
I hear
field.
somebody's live streaming it though. So if you were smart, you're at home. You're at home in your sweats watching this going on.
Some popcorn.
You know that remote thing you were talking about? We were talking about
Remote. A little touch on the ball there, foul.
earlier. Zero Luck Live Studios. I like the sound of that.
So
I do.
2-2 count to Emily.
We are always working, guys, on more ways to bring you more action for all your Elks goodness here. So stick with us as we do try to expand.
Foul ball.
Got a hold of that one in the wrong direction. Staying alive. I was waiting for it.
Couldn't resist. I knew you
CPR
were setting
song.
that up. Huh?
The CPR song.
Yep.
100 beats a minute. Little
That's
low.
3-2 count.
Count is full. Scoreboard's still dark. I keep looking, though. I know it's not on, but I'm going to keep looking.
I
Well-
think if it does turn on, no one's even gonna know
No.
because they probably don't even have the
Yeah, I think-
counter in the dugout.
Oh,
I think
fair.
they gave up on it.
That's going to be a drop
Drop
third
ball.
strike. And throw down to first in time for out number 1.
Going away. Now, we are Taste 3 in the lineup, correct? Am I anywhere
Today,
near right?
yes.
Yes.
I thought Emily was 2 because Emily opened the game with a 2-run homer, correct?
Yeah.
After a hit or after a
Well, it was
first
their
batter
first
getting
at bat.
hit.
Yeah.
That's where my brain is. So, Tay batter number 3 in the lineup.
That's high.
Oh, that one's
That's
coming.
coming right here. Ooh, that almost bounced in fair territory.
Yeah, that could have been potentially fatal Tay really needs to stay in the only piece of dirt where she's eligible. That's in the batter's box.
That's going to be a hard ground ball. It's going to go all the way to the fence in left center. Tay's coming around 1, heading towards 2 for a stand-up double.
Stand up 2. Zinged it right past shortstop.
Yeah, and that's really going to be the key for the rest of the afternoon is keeping the ball on the ground.
So it looked like we have a and Merrick is in the box. You have no blue. You have no blue.
She's just really excited about this at bat, Lily.
She's always been that way, though. Now all she needs to do is hit the ball where it is. There, get my mic back up here.
Oh, I didn't have another one. It's not the nature of the thing has changed, but your ability to do so is increased, newbie. It's actually one of my favorite quotes. That's Emerson.
Is that Emerson?
Yep.
How about good fences make good neighbors?
Tim Allen?
No, that's...
Lily got it! Lily got it!
No, who wrote
That was
who
awesome.
wrote Walden?
Oh.
I know it's not Wilson.
I'm just happy the home improvement carried.
A wild pitch advances right to third base.
It did, but I'm sitting here trying to think. Walden Pond. Was it Emerson?
I do not teach poetry. Couldn't help you there. Foul ball out of play.
Hey, who wrote Walden Pond? Was it Thoreau? It was.
That's a strike looking on the in. So we got a 2-2 count to Merrick. 1 down, runner at third.
Yeah, she's...
Outside, pulls the count full.
Henry David Thoreau. See, good fences make good neighbors.
I like Wes's better.
Yeah, well, okay, well, yeah.
I think the correct translation is Heidi Ho Neighbor, I think is how that's
That's
supposed
ball
to be
4.
said.
2 balls ago.
He did, but...
Oh, look.
Oh, the scoreboard!
I saw the scoreboard flash.
Ha! And that was it. Power's on. It's gone again. Crack the
A little blooper is going to be in. Drops by the center fielder. Merrick coming around, and she is at second.
Oh, man, and I hate to do this, Merrick. I hate to. Sister, I hate to, but unfortunately. Whew.
And she had it in that glove.
She did. I mean, she had it caught, and then for some reason, let go. I'm not sure.
I mean, the environmentals are obviously not an issue, so I don't know why she dropped it.
Yeah, you know, the 4 pounds of dirt and talcum in her face, I'm sure that had nothing to do with that play.
Oh, did you see? So was I still on camera, or was the camera I had on still on? Did you see what McCall gave to the girls?
Yes.
That was kind of cool.
It is cool.
Darren's a little upset. Somebody's stealing his dirt, but other than that, it's pretty cool. Good backup there by St. John's. Runner will advance to 3. So are we back to 10? That's
Yes.
1 run for the Elks in this
Yes.
inning, correct?
Yes, and Macy is at the plate with a 2-0 count. We've got 1 out, 1 on third. 17-7 lead, Round Valley in the bottom of the 4th. That's a called strike on the inside corner.
No, just as soon as it's over. In between innings, I'll help you start tearing out the speakers if you want to help me do that. Huh? Yes, by 10.
So I've got 30.
31.
Is it 31? Called or swinging?
Called inside corner.
I only saw one hand there. I know there's 3 balls. Underneath that one. So now it's full. Fried Chicken says it's full count.
That's high. That's ball 4.
Not anymore. You know, it is amazing how many texts and phone calls I get that are not stream related while doing the stream.
Well, are you getting less because I'm actually at the game?
Macy actually advances to second.
Yep.
Pitcher does not even turn around, just points to the runner on third and said, nope.
I'm not throwing the ball.
So runner at second, third, Kyrie up to bat.
No, it's actually I'm not talking about
Strike.
Strike one.
I'm talking about work related.
Well, it is Friday, Dan.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It is, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, it's Friday afternoon. Typically Friday afternoon. Fridays afternoon, my phone usually blows up.
Bunt. And that's a
Nice.
great location as the third baseman goes to go to her bag, not able to get to it, and
That's what Walker was trying to get last inning. She was trying to bunt in that direction as well, placed a little more in play. And she's going to get to second as well, if you notice.
she did. No one there that time.
No.
So runners on second and third, on up to bat.
Anna with one ring-a-ding on the day.
Ball outside.
Low outside. No go on our runners. Runners 2 and 3. One away, Lily. You're still at one away?
We are still at one away.
One away.
It's right there.
I can't see.
Oh. I can't either.
Oh, perfect. The statistician can't see his book. This is
I have
fantastic.
to, if you notice, I'm tilting my head.
Oh, gotcha.
And the reason I have to tilt my head is because my, Kale prescribed me polarized glasses.
Oh, yep. And some phones. Yep.
And,
Yep.
and so I have to turn my head to change the frequency so I can see the screen.
Called strike there.
So 2-1 count.
Outside on that pitch there.
Anna being patient today.
She is.
Is this not normal?
No, it is, but I mean she's kind of wise to
She's just
Be-
saying, hey,
wait for the money pitch.
It's got to be the one.
If I'm reading on her correctly, she's really wanting to bring these 2 runs in.
so 2-2 count. No, she averages like 2.5, 3 pitches at bat.
And a bat.
Yeah. And she's walked twice, so
Yeah.
that's not normal. So 2-2 count to Anna, runner at second and third. 1 down. 3-2 count.
Full count in the dirt. Runners 2-3. One away.
Have fun.
Man, the dust is just getting worse as the ground dries out and the wind's getting strong.
That's
High.
ball.
Yeah, that should have been ball 4.
Yep. So we're going to load the bases back up. Who's on?
Kayla coming to the plate.
Line drive.
Line drive Logan. And here it comes.
And Ticey coming in as a courtesy runner.
Here comes the mantra.
And we're stopping play. The infield.
All right, looks like we are going to have a pitching change. The first baseman coming into pitch.
Oh, I thought
Pitcher's
she
going to
was-
go to third, and third baseman's going to go to first.
Okay, I saw the coach pointing at Crosby, and I was wondering if we were going to get Crosby, but she's just shifting sides. New catcher as well, question mark?
Yeah, I didn't see that change.
24 coming in as
24.
catcher.
Yeah, who cares? If they're not going to report the changes, I mean, you know.
So a little recap. Bases are loaded. 1 out. 17-7 game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Round Valley on top. Kayla Logan up to bat. St. John's just making a pitching change.
Oh, you know what I bet they're doing?
They're changing their pitcher.
Well, they're changing their pitcher and catcher, but I'll bet you that this is their JV pitcher and catcher because the JV plays immediately after this.
So you're just because if not, then you put your JV pitcher into a 2-inning warm-up.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
No. No, they're anticipating it's going to be over after their last at bat. And the thing that they're not counting on is how long it's going to take to get out of this inning.
1 away, runners on 2 and 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, runners
No, full.
are full.
Full. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Areola walked to 1.
Yeah, you got Walker, and
Macy.
Soderquist. So you got Kyrie on second, Soderquist on third, and then Ticey on first.
Middle of the lineup for the Lady Elks? Middle, bottom?
Bottom right now.
Yeah, we're batting 8-9 right now.
Okay.
And the first baseman just threw her glove down. What? Does she not want to? Oh, no, she's. That's odd.
You know, Dan, we all have our moments. You know, I throw my fair share of temper tantrums sometimes.
I don't
know what it was.
Ball.
Ball low and inside for the first one.
I am so looking forward to washing my face. I know.
Ball.
Ball
2-0
2.
count.
Muth Jr. on deck. I was going to start saying by the Muth that's a junior or something, and it just didn't work. So I'm just going to say Muth Jr. Is that okay?
Yeah, or Babe Muth or Baby Cakes or whatever.
Any one of a
Any
myriad
one
of. High.
3-0 count.
Sometimes she's the hold my beer kid. Sometimes
She's currently dancing in the on deck circle.
yeah, she takes the sport very
She's the
seriously.
hold my beer kid, Dan. Really?
Yeah, go back and look at last year's. No, go back and look at last year's stream of the
We're gonna
That's
walk her
ball
run in.
4.
Horizon Honors game. She came in late in that game, bases loaded, no outs, and got the next 3 batters.
Nice.
And after that, everybody's like, how does that happen? And that's when I coined the phrase, she's the hold my beer kid.
Muth not rocking the New Balance cleats.
No, those are Mizuno's. But I've got to get her some new cleats, and she told me she wants New Balance. She's going to start the club ball season with a fresh pair.
New bat, new cleats. Let's go.
Oh, she's going to hit me for all kinds of new stuff. I can just feel it.
Dan's currently looking for a small loan. If anybody,
Foul ball.
Or if anybody wants to sponsor me in my endeavor to
Allison Muth. Babe Muth currently searching for sponsors.
GoFundMe account for wayward softball parents.
So I am guessing varsity baseball is over in 7 over there.
Lots of movement going on, yeah. How is that possible? I was just talking about how softball's the fast game and baseball's already done.
Yeah, well, I see baseball coaches sitting out there along the fence, so they must be.
Yeah.
What? And I have no idea what the count is.
Do you want me to ask Allison real quick?
I think it's 21.
Maybe the ump will tell us. Low ball and nothing.
So yeah, I believe so.
He's pointing over to the hog stand at first base.
Low.
And that should be
31.
If she ain't walking and he ain't signaling, I'm guessing we're at a 3-1.
I was wondering if that was
he's
popping in
actually
the mic.
coming to come and ask.
Is he checking? Okay, he's double checking the count.
Why is he checking with the visiting book instead of the home?
Because he could put his back to the wind if he walked that way. Yeah. Realize how much energy it would take to go the other way?
Hit by Allison.
Right over the top of the field official. We're going to score.
2 on that. So Kyrie comes in on the hit. Ticey comes in as well. And Kayla stays at second. And that's going to put us to the top of the lineup.
2-run single for Muth Jr. Baby Ruth Muth
Baby
Jr.
Muth.
hold my something. Yeah. That's going to float to the outside.
1-0 count.
Or it was actually forcibly pushed by the dirt to the outside.
Off speed pitch, not being able to fight the wind. Oh, my lips are sticking together.
I know, just lick them. Dan, just lick them. It'll help for 3.5 seconds. Shows bunt, pulls it back, strike.
So 1-1 count to Shiloh. Actually, all of a sudden got real chilly.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
The wind change, it's coming off of Nelson's now. It's just swinging it around.
no, I
Nope,
think the
flag's still going the same way.
I felt it, though. There's like a 5-degree drop right there. Got to cover my microphone. Outside.
Yeah, it's supposed to get cold tonight. I have not put the firewood up yet in anticipation of that.
3-1 count.
We haven't either. I was thinking about cleaning out the mudroom. We have not done that yet either. If you want it to snow, tell me, and I'll go clean out the mudroom.
That's a shot to center fielder. Center fielder makes the catch, throws it in. Both runners advance.
2 away, runners on 2 and 3.
We have Emily Muth up to bat.
Outside.
Yeah, Muth really needs Elder Muth needs to show the
You can call her Muth Senior.
Muth Senior. There you go. Yeah, not an elder. Sorry, not that connotation. But she just needs to relax. She needs to relax and have fun. She's been
1-1 count.
That one drops in for a called strike one. She's not having fun, Dan. Why not?
She's just getting in her head. She's a senior. She's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. She's starting to realize that, the world the way she knows it is about to change in a couple weeks, and it's just freaking her out a little bit.
2-1.
Ball to the outside. I remember that day. I don't know if you guys do, but day after graduation, after the party, after all the things, and you wake up the next morning and realize you're not a high school kid anymore.
Right.
Doesn't matter how many people tell you that day is going to come, but then it actually shows up and you have to figure things out.
It didn't really hit me until the following August when I didn't have to go to two-a-days.
Oh, there you go.
That's when it hit me.
When the routine wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay.
3-1 count to Emily.
And I just told her, I said, the cool thing is you're going to be playing ball all summer, then you're going to go off to Eastern, and,
She'll have structure there, right? It'll just transition into that kind of a structure. Outside.
Yeah, because
That's
even though there's no organized practices because the NC2A won't let them, they're still weight training.
They'll be doing things.
They'll be doing stuff, yeah.
Guys, the bases are loaded up again for Tay.
And she's due. I would love to see Tay pick her up a dinger right here. This would be cool.
Foul ball.
And you notice they still won't let Coach Emerald out of the dugout. So,
what audio source were you using, Lily, on the senior night situation? Did you use
2.
Mike Hammer's audio source? All right. Did it work? Were you able to hear Coach Emerald at all? I guess we'll find out.
She's
Did
going
she
to
wear
wear
it
it,
again?
and
Yes.
that's going to walk in a run.
Two of the day, at least.
And that brings Merrick up.
Where are we at score-wise, Lily?
We are at 21-7.
21-7.
Oh, and they didn't notify. This is what they're going to say. They didn't notify us that Tay was re-entering.
doesn't have to notify the visiting book. The home book is the official score book. So it doesn't matter if he gets notified or not. It's up to him to keep up with it.
Jeff's done.
Jeff's currently notifying.
Nobody has to tell you. You're not the official scorebook in this contest, so have a nice day.
You know, I wish we could zoom in on the first baseman. Could we right now? That's my favorite. She's wearing her glove. You know, she's having... And this was for Tay, something that could have been noticed 7 pitches ago.
Jalen Wright came in and ran for her as
fair.
a substitution at the last at bat.
Fair.
So Jalen Wright's burned as a
However,
but you're not.
Tay went back in and played first last inning.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not notice Tay playing first base?
So is
Defensively yet?
Yes, she did.
No, because we're still in the 4th inning.
We batted around.
Oh, that's right. No, she is back in. He re-entered her.
I believe Coach Emerald over there, or Coach Brown. Oh, Allison.
Muth thought about it for about like a third of a second. Nope.
1-0 count.
Yeah, Muth in a stunning display of her.
I wanted to use a different word from speed, and stealth wasn't it. And I didn't know what to.
I was going to say, I was trying to find one for cat-like reflexes. I'm like,
That's
1-1 count.
So then does your description of the rules still stand then, the way that it shook out? Do they need to notify the visiting
Well, I believe Coach Brown has. Because when the courtesy runners are coming in, he knows, and he just says courtesy runner. And so I believe Coach Brown at third over there is making sure he's aware of it.
As it's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, see, the thing is the home book is the official book of the game. So you could make the argument that the umpire and the home book are the only two that have to know. The visiting book should know so that they can keep track of illegal substitutions and things like that.
So 1-2 count to Merrick.
1 away. Merrick's going to roll.
She's out because first base was occupied.
And
either way, Muth gets a point.
No.
Nope. That's 3 out.
That's 3.
So Round Valley with a 21-7 lead. Is that what you have, Dan?
I have 22-7.
Well, I might have missed one. Going into the top of the 5th inning. That's why I asked you, because I'm like, I think I missed one of those runs. 22-7.
Possibly your last 3 outs of Lady Elks softball here today.
St. John's going on right now for their last 3.
So it looks like Walker's going to get the finish. Muth will not have to come in and relieve, or at least that's the way it's looking right now.
And in case you were wondering, Tay is on first.
I mean,
situational.
How do you miss Tay Walker playing first? She's literally standing right in front of your dugout.
Because she never had to play defensively.
She never went back in defensively.
How many batters did we have in the 4th?
We went through the cycle twice.
There you go.
And we had senior night before that, and Jalen came after senior night, so...
Yeah.
We've roughly been in the 4th inning about a year and a half based on my wind thing. How do you keep sand? It's a crap. An hourglass. There we go. Words are escaping me. I just wanted a wind sand reference that had time in it.
Yeah.
Girls are having a good time though. They're playing patty cake in the middle of the field.
All right, so number 12 coming up to bat for St. John's.
Dan Muth, who'd you play senior night?
Football.
Your last game.
The last game I ever played in.
Yep, stepped on the high school field. Who were you playing senior night?
Mine was Flag High School.
Flag High. I played Alchese. Was my last game.
Our last home game, my senior year.
Last home game.
My last home game was against St. John's. Maybe it was senior night. But senior night got overshadowed because of the brawl that ensued in the 3rd quarter.
Fantastic. Will?
I don't know. I'm not certain, to be honest. But that should have been, because that was our last home game. My senior year was the St. John's game at the end of October.
So on the 1-0 pitch, scooped up by
There we go.
Kayla over to Tay for out number 1. St. John's has 2 outs remaining of this
Was that
game?
the first pitch of the
No,
Second
she
pitch.
had a ball on the first.
Dan's brain was at capacity trying to remember a couple decades ago.
Well, you know, I was talking to Roxanne Knight yesterday,
Yes?
and anyway, I was telling her that I'm starting to get dark spots in my memory, and
Is that like selective hearing?
No, I think it's more like a too many concussions as a kid kind of thing.
Yeah. Ooh, I thought that came in.
2-0 count.
But I don't know, you know. I don't know. It just, like right now, you would think I would remember my senior night from the last football game I played in, my last home game.
Mm.
Yeah, but I can't remember if that was the night of the brawl or not.
So
Because
3-0 count to the batter.
there was just a lot going on that night.
Well, and senior night doesn't necessarily mean your last game of football either in the regular season.
No, I think we ended up about 500. I don't think we made it into the first round that year.
We had a similar situation my senior year as well.
Just a little inside, walks the batter. Just noticed they have their number on their pants as well.
Where?
Well, I'm going to tell you, if she gets a chance to play the ball, she's going to go after that lead run 9 times out of 10.
All right, so St. John's with the runner on. 2 down, number 2 up to bat.
And I know they'd really like to double one up. Yeah,
That's going to be Warren.
it got cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know what's changing, but there's the 5-degree shift in the weather. It's a little chilly.
And that's going to bring the top of the lineup back up with runners at first and second.
Just letting everybody know that don't plant your gardens yet. I need a rototiller. A big one.
Like the Grande Rent.
Hey,
from
maybe
Woodland
Lackey
Edition.
Rentals has one.
Well, I was thinking about buying one, but I may call.
Talk to Lackey, talk to Woodland. I know we've borrowed from Woodland before.
I borrowed equipment from there as well. Never a rototiller.
I guess it'd be
but
renting, not borrowing. I have
Yeah.
rented from Woodland before.
Well, I need to. So I ordered some sod. It's going to be here.
Okay, I've been wearing headphones the entire game, and my left ear was full of dirt. I'm not sure. Not sure how that's a thing.
When you were out there, you weren't wearing.
That's true. That's true. The 5 minutes I wasn't wearing it.
Yeah. Oh! Almost.
Good.
So blocked by the catcher. Almost got the tag. Pick off at first.
Whew. Runner still on 1 and 2. 1 and 1 the count.
Yeah, that was interesting, and it took a long time to develop.
Here.
Their leadoff batter.
Potentially last pitch. Bat check. 1-2, 1-2.
That's going to be foul.
Come on, Kyrie.
Say a little prayer. Say a little prayer. Foul ball.
Another foul. She's pitching strikes. She's giving you what you're asking, Dan.
Yeah. Look at the plywood where the girl's sign is.
I was watching it when we first got here.
The flex.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How it's pulling on that post.
Uh-huh. There it is.
There it
Foul
is.
tip caught.
And that should be game. That is in 5. Dan, Wes?
That was going to be my last question. That's it, right? We have a week off before we head to Rose Mofford Mother's Day weekend. So the next time you'll see the Elks in person or live is going to be the 6th at 6. Is that what I heard?
Correct.
Yep. But looking forward to it nonetheless. And congratulate each other on a season and a game and stuff.
Is St. John's done with regular season?
No, they have 3 games next week.
So they're not quite done.
Most of the 2A teams still have games next week. We actually kept next week open in case we had to schedule
Reschedule.
in case of cancellations.
Barely see that being a negative thing.
All right.
So,
Sorry, I started listening to what the seniors were yelling at each other about graduation announcements.
graduation down, tell your mom I said hi and all that good stuff. I'm kind of nervous going into the postseason, only because, this is where things are starting to get tight, and then we're not going to see. If we see a blowout, it's going to be very rare. These are going to be right down to the wire, 7 innings.
Is there any postseason bracket projections you guys can make at this point, seeing it?
It has changed like 4 times in the last week.
Well, and with another full week of play for some teams, can you even talk about those things at this point? Because it's still
Not
could
really,
change.
because everybody else still has a full week. We don't. So their standings will improve. Ours may not, simply because we're not playing, and they
Right.
still are. We had some upsets this week. Benson losing to umpire affected them.
Empire.
Umpire?
Did I say
Are
umpire?
you saying? Are
You
you
did
saying?
say umpire.
Are you saying the ref had something to do with the
Yeah,
loss?
the
Is that-
umpires took it to Benson.
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one. I'm sure Benson feels that way.
Yeah, I'm sure they do too. But yeah, Benson losing to Empire was huge, and this week coming up has got a lot of potential for more of those shifts. Optimally, we would like to stay on the opposite side of the bracket from the number 1 seed,
Right.
only because that allows our other opponents to kind of beat each other up before we get there.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dan. Would you rather be on the opposite side of Benson or
Have
because
some dirt
Benson's
in your eye.
currently number 1, last year's champions.
Yeah, I'd rather
They're
be
number
on the,
3.
I'd rather be on the opposite side of Benson.
So
And
are we?
I'll tell you why. Because with River Valley and Santa Cruz on the side that they're on, chances are Benson will face them before they get to us. And depending on who wins that game, and I think Benson's actually got a real shot this year, better than what they had last year, because defensively they're stronger than they were last year. Last year it was all pitcher. This year they're actually showing more of a team effort. So
But where Benson's at number 1, we're number 2. We have to face River Valley in the semis before we would have to face Benson.
I thought it was
2 and 3 to stay together, and 1 and 4 together.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 1 and 3, 2 and 4.
Nope.
Did I misread that?
1 and 4, 2 and 3.
Because one will get the chance to play 4, 2 has to have or 3 has to play 2. I
Well,
believe.
Yes.
Okay.
16-team bracket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, still though, with a week full of games, there is a very good chance that we could drop because of our rating. We're at a minus 2.1. Because of our rating, we could drop 1, maybe 2 places.
The only thing that I see happening on the other side, possibly, very unlikely, but possibly, would be Morenci and Benson. They play this next week.
to move things around.
Yeah.
That was going to be my question: is are we firmly situated in the 2 spot?
No.
No.
So anything can happen, guys. We got a week of softball before. We'll post the bracket reveal as soon as we have it, as soon as things get firmed up. But we're comfortable with the time at least? The 6th at 6, we believe we'll be playing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be the top 5 teams this year is going to it's a pretty heavy bracket. I mean, there's going to be some good softball in those top 5 spots because, we're not even talking about Kingman right now.
Well, yeah, Kingman's number 5.
And Kingman, I think Kingman's going to be the dark horse because they are on the same side. They are in the same region as River Valley. That's a very competitive region over there. They've also had some stiffer competition. So,
Bottom line, what I'm hearing then is there's a lot of really exciting softball coming up 2 weekends from now.
Oh,
regardless of what shakes down, there's going to be some really close games coming up in 2 weekends.
I believe so.
Well, guys, if you want to celebrate Mother's Day like any other softball mom would, find yourself downtown North Phoenix, go to Castles and Coasters, go get you something. What was that, Metro Center? What's that mall right there?
It's not there.
Metro's
There's
not
nothing
there
in
anymore.
there.
It's gone.
There's no Metro
Is
Center.
Castles and Coasters still
They're
there?
actually building a overpass right there between.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a busy area. That's why Rose Mofford's been under construction with all the equipment and everything.
That's like Dunlap / Peoria. Isn't that the exits right there?
Yeah, it's between Dunlap and Peoria.
So travel advisor, you may want to come up on the north side of the 101 and sneak down an exit or two early and just come on the side streets or something.
25th Avenue, 25th Street, one of the two.
And keep your fingers crossed that the parking lot construction in the new stormwater drainage project that they've had going on the last 2 years is done, because that has messed everything up.
Right up in there. We'll get your hotels right now. There's a couple of hotels right up in that business that'll get you walking distance to Rose Mofford if you want to.
But they're costly.
I would imagine. Well, is there ever a downtime in Phoenix? Like, to be honest, I haven't seen like super cheap rates ever anymore. There's always something going on, and prices spike. It's like spring ball all the time.
So are we not having a JV contest?
I think the intro of the JV game, but it looks like it ain't happening.
So Dan, that is a little more sense as to why you saw that JV pitcher-catcher combo come. Is if they'd cancel, if they're moving their game, let her pitch. That became the relief pitcher. My question is, was she on the roster?
We didn't get one, so we wouldn't know.
Wait a minute. Did anybody...
Was she on the varsity roster is
Wait.
what I'm saying.
That's what
Probably.
I'm saying. We don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
I think they only had like 4 sophomores, so everybody's on the varsity roster, I think. I don't know.
Well, guys, we have like 3 layers of skin on one side that is now gone. So for Let's Go Elks, we're going to wrap this baby up. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm Wesley McBride.
I'm Dan Muth.
And Lily Ariel.